Hello, welcome to another one of my Trinity teachings. This is Lesson 9, Accidental Magic. Okay, first off, Accidental Magic. You're probably wondering exactly what that means. It basically means magic you do by accident. Well, if you've read or looked into a lot of different things, you'll learn a few things. One, magic can be done through runes, writing with them. Their meanings or what you just write with them can have effects. I know that one for sure because I wrote that I loved somebody. And the relationship kind of took a bad turn, but I could never separate myself from them. Yeah, I do believe it was because I wrote that, I could never separate myself from them. I think that's a part of why. Then again, I also wrote something about us together forever. That kind of, sealed the problem. So, when you write things in runes, be careful what you write. Also, energy. I talk about in a later video about energy raising and energy play. Creating energy balls and putting them in your house or charging things. And as I said, don't throw them at people. Who knows what kind of effect you would have on them, especially if it's a negative energy. Like, say you're very angry and you just want to throw something at them. Energy ball of negative energy at them, you don't know what that could cause. So that's another thing of accidental magic you don't want to do. Also, pointing, gestures. Another thing. For example, one gesture that a lot of people will probably make if someone makes them angry is as in a strangle motion. You don't know what that could do. Be careful. Also, just what you say to them. I hope you come down with this, or if you've ever seen Practical Magic, the little girl says, points at somebody, I hope you get chickenpox. You point at somebody and they get chickenpox or some sort of illness or something that happens that corresponds to what you said, it's more than likely what's your fault. And that's the part of accidental magic, because even if you do it by accident, there's a good chance that the 3 times 3 will come back at you. Also, saying things out loud or in rhyme. I mean, even if you're not trying to, for example, if you're going to a spell book, for example, spell book. This is a book of spells. Granted, they're just simple little spells that are, what was I going to say? That are like for just the house and all that. But anyway, say there's something in here, like, say it's like some book you found, like, and it says something, I don't know, like, how to summon a demon. It's just an example. Or something bad, let's just say that. Don't read it aloud. You read it in your head. I know there's people have problems trying to read to themselves. It's best to read to yourself, because reading things aloud can cause issues. Believe me. You don't know what you could accidentally do. Also, I might add, when you say things in rhyme, I know it's kind of a stereotype. Saying things in rhyme can cause things to happen. Well, if you look at a lot of Wiccan spells, a lot of them rhyme. Thus, the power of rhyme is real, and you don't know what you can necessarily cause. I don't know, say you point at somebody and say something in rhyme that's mean towards them. Like, you're a prick, I hope you get sick. I might add that just came off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. Say you say something like that, and it happens. Granted, you'll be like, oh, I made them sick. And then something comes back at you, and you get to recoil. I admit, one thing, it's not all spells, hexes, and curses are bad. If someone really deserves it, and they've really forced you or pushed your buttons to that point, recoil may come back, but not as bad as it would if you just do it for the pure fun of it. Like, I don't like your face. Curse! You know what I mean? But accidental magic is real. Writing things in runes, you could cause misfortunes, energy. It's one of those things that you need to be careful what you do, how you say things, and what you do, and just all of that stuff. Because you have power, and there's times where you might do stuff you don't necessarily mean to do. I'm going to say this as an example. I know it's a fantastical version, but stay with me. If you've ever watched Harry Potter, in the first Harry Potter movie, when Harry's at the zoo with his cousin, I think it's his cousin, he gets kind of mad at his cousin and wants him to fall in there with the snake. The glass vanishes. That is basically him being a bit pissed at his cousin, hoping something would happen. Thus, it happened. It's basically intentions. Be careful with your intentions. Being angry at somebody. There's a reason that forgiveness is taught, to try to forgive people when they've done something. There's some things that are just not forgivable, I admit. But there's just like little things. Someone cutting you off in traffic. That's no reason to say, I hope you get into a car crash and blow up. You know what I mean? Pick your fights, kinda. Also, if you have an anger issue, be careful. I admit. I've heard some people have some weird, fantastical reasons of getting even with people. But be careful with what you do, what you say, how you say things, and how you do things. Accidental magic's real and can cause problems. Believe me. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this was informative. Keep learning, and until my next video, thank you for watching. Goodbye.